What is up, investors? It's Jason here. So a lot going on over in the stock market and the crypto market. We're seeing stocks up, a lot of green over in the stock market. Good rebound in the stock market, I should say, and a good rebound for the crypto market. We had a lot of money being pumped in the market right now. A lot of good stuff with that. Now, we just got a jobs report that has some pretty positive information, better than expected, and this can also help lead to interest rates going up much sooner than expected. But for now, things are going really well. So this video is going to be a bit all over the place. We're going to be talking about the stocks that are doing really well, like Snapchat, for example, which had a great day. A lot of fear really drove that price of Snapchat stock down, and it has just really risen to end out the week. So good news with that, and good news with Amazon showing signs that consumer spending is up, at least for our online spending, that is. But we're going to talk a little bit about everything in this video, go over the stock market, crypto market, talk about the stocks that are performing really well, and talk about this jobs report and interest rates and such. So as we get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or gently press that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm and help spread this video to more people that might find it interesting. And as you guys know, I do talk about more tech-based stocks and cryptocurrencies, large cap cryptocurrencies on this channel. So this is topics that you guys do like, and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Now let's get to it. So looking at the total stock market, it is doing pretty good at this moment. We're seeing a nice little rebound at this time, and we have a lot of green to be looking over at in my watch list, as there's just a couple that are actually in the red. One of the biggest losers is actually Ford, that is currently at this moment down more than 9%. But look at this winner right here. We have Snapchat currently up more than 60%. That is insane. Big rise in Snapchat. A lot of fear had really driven down the price of Snapchat stock due to what was going on with Facebook. And then they actually had pretty good earnings. So now we're just seeing a massive jump in their stock. I mean, more than 60%. That is absolutely amazing. And congratulations to anybody that did buy that dip. You did pretty well today. Now let's take a look over at the crypto space, where we have cryptocurrencies that are doing absolutely amazing at this time. We're seeing a really large jump right now with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and pretty much everybody across the board. We're seeing a lot of these cryptocurrencies up more than 5%, some 10%, and even more than that. So everything, as far as what I'm tracking in the crypto market, is in the green at this moment. So it pretty much just looks like we got a big correction over in the whole market within the stock market and the crypto market. And for the most part, Meta got the worst of it. Now, Meta does hold the record for the largest one-day drop in market cap of $251 billion. Now, we did see a lot of money roll into Amazon stock, as their stock closed up 13.5%, and this just shows that consumer spending online has really increased, and Amazon is also talking about raising the price of a Prime membership by $20 a year. Now, we did see bonds fall and a jobs beat as well, as the Treasury fell after a strong U.S. jobs report increased bets of tighter monetary policy, while the U.S. stocks powered higher on bullish sentiment from Amazon.com's incorporated earnings. And the 10-year note rose 1.92% as traders gave roughly even odds to the chance that the Federal Reserve will start to raise interest rates with a 50 basis point hike in March instead of the typical quarter point move. Now, as we did get a good jobs report, this also does add a little bit more fuel to the fire of raising interest rates much sooner than expected. Now, we also saw a slight payroll increase, and there was expectations that there was going to be a lot of people that were going to be out of work in the month of January, given more and more pandemic fears, but that ended up not being the case. Non-farm employees added an estimated 467,000 jobs in January, while upward revision to earlier months brought the 3-month average gain to 541,000 jobs. So if the economy is doing well, what does this mean for the Feds? They expected year-over-year inflation to subside to 2.6% as the central bank increased its short-term interest rate target from near zero to still accommodative level of about 1%. Since then, though, the Fed's preferred measures of inflation has remained well above its 2% target at 4.85% for December, and the latest job report shows that the average hourly earnings are up 5.7% from a year earlier, raising the risk of an upward spiral in which wage and price growth reinforce each other. Now, most states have raised their minimum wage from 2020 to 2022, where we've seen even California raise their minimum wage from $13 in 2020 to $15 in 2022. So, of course, these higher wages that are being paid by employers are going to be passed down to the consumer. More spending equals more cost. It's a no-brainer. Now, this whole inflation thing isn't really much of a surprise, or it shouldn't be much of a surprise, but it is a surprise because many industries have been, out of work for a long time due to the pandemic. So many of these industries where they had a good amount of employees and their business shut down or their job was kind of running at a much lower pace, and many people just recently started getting back to work as the country started moving again. They're getting back to work going, hey, I'm making more money than I was before. This is awesome. But why is a gallon of milk costing so much money? So with all this news that's just been kind of dropped after the stock market and the crypto market has just been a bit of a disaster recently, it's nice to see so much green over in the market. Now, hopefully we do continue to see green, that this was just a correction, and we'll see a lot of things hopefully rebound. Hopefully we'll see the whole crypto space really show good signs of upward movement, as well as the entire stock market and tech stocks and everything that's just pretty much been down and beaten up over the last month and a half or so. But anyways, I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions on what is currently going on with the market. Does anybody have positive outlook, or does anybody have more of a bearish outlook on the market? I'd like to know. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New videos coming out all the time. I got plenty of other videos to talk about and update over these next couple days. So I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.